thing. Let's have a look over. These are all the key knowledge points. This is what we'll be learning over the next 3 to 4 weeks, covering probably 1 point every lesson or so, and there'll be more videos directly on those as we go along. What we're directly looking at today is we're just going to focus on the very first dot point, so looking at how operations management directly links in with our ability to meet objectives. So I'm going to have a quick video on that. There's going to be a couple of key things after this from there. So first of all, what is operations management? All we're really looking for here is how well a business, so that's looking at how well when we're looking at the effectively idea. So if we're looking at how effectively someone does something, it is to the degree that they really do it, and then efficiently. So what we're looking from efficient is using the least amount of resources to go forward and produce whatever good and whatever service the business is going through and making. So we know that when you guys go down to the shops, when you guys go through and buy your product, there's a whole bunch of number of steps that go into place before that actually happens. So that is what we're going to be looking at in operations management as we move forward. But what we're looking at today, as I said, all it basically is the process of us making our goods and services. So when it links to objectives, which you guys should remember because that directly relates to us looking at what we're achieving over a certain period of time. Those normal things are like making a profit, increasing our market share, trying to increase the amount of sales we have, all of those key things. So how we can do that in operations, there's a couple of really key ways. Is either we can do the job quicker, because that saves us on things such as wages, electricity bills, and all those other things like that, using fewer resources. So if we're making a table, if we have limit the amount of wood that we use to actually go through and create that, or limit the amount of employees we need to create that, that all is going to help us meet our objectives. You guys will see that as we go along moving forward. Or the other really key one is trying to increase that quality, because we know if we've got a really good quality product, people are going to come back. Really key example here is making a pizza. So when we're going through and making a pizza, we can look at a couple of really different ways to do it. We could make sure that we are making the best quality pizza. That's going to make sure that people keep coming back to our stores. If you really want to Google a couple of those examples, that would be like your Gratis and all those high-end sort of places that attract people from there. The other option is that we could go through and use a limited amount of resources. Our customers might not like that, but it might be really cheap, so that might be a really good option and go from there. So how does this directly link to our objectives? And we've already spoken about this whole idea. If we go through, our really key idea is that we're going to be able to meet our objectives. How do we actually do that? Is that operations focus on really meeting 3 key points. First of all, quality. So if we're going to go through and we're going to look at, a car industry, first of all, if you're looking at quality, you're going to pick out your big high-end cars like your Porsches, your Ferraris, and all of those key things. So they are able to compete because the quality of their cars are really high. When you go through and look at the next part, the other way that we could compete is on cost. If you go down and you go buy a Honda, a Mazda, all of those key things, I don't really know about cars, I'm just trying to have a few examples, you guys will know automatically that they're cheaper compared to those other cars. The other way that we can compete is availability. So what that means is that we've got the ability to go out and buy this product on a regular basis, and our customers can go through and do that. This has turned into a really big thing these days because we know that there's online shopping, so pretty much anyone can do any shop, anytime, any place, but McDonald's also do this really well. You could just go through a drive, you could see like 2 McDonald's in the space of Craigieburn and everything like that. So all of those key things help us do it from there. We know that if we have good quality, people are going to come by our store. This is going to help us make our profit, increase our sales, and increase our market share. If we've got good cost, that's also going to help us. Availability, same thing from there. Okay, so cost might actually help us because it will increase the level of our customers. Quality, it might actually help us because we might be able to charge higher prices. Availability, because customers will be able to buy it anytime, any place that they want to. And they might pick us over a competitor because they won't have to drive down the street to go get it. Last really key example, and we've already spoken about this, if we're looking at coffee organization, they might go through and they might have outstanding